it's interesting that you are from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, Dr. Jaishankar is from JNU, Nirmala Sitharaman ji is from JNU, and given what some of the BJP spokespeople sometimes say about the politics of JNU, it's very interesting that all of you have come out, and half the Cabinet Committee on Security actually comes from JNU.
When we were there, those were very heady days in JNU, very exciting days. And actually, I learned and evolved much more there than at St. Stephen's. So it was a very interesting period.
Madhur Bajaj has a question for you. Go on.
Amitabh, at the outset, congratulations to you and your team for the great success of G20. Well, there's so much of work done, I'm aware of it. How do we make Brazil, who we passed on the baton to continue with the unfinished work? A lot of work was finished, but a lot of work remained unfinished. Each country has got its own culture, characteristics, ideologies, and ego, if I may use the word ego. They've got their own way of doing things, etc. How do we ensure that whatever efforts that we have made does not go for a waste? And things continue till it's logical, and it could go beyond Brazil, you know.
Okay.
Those things which are long.
Yes, sir.
So, last year, we worked very closely with Indonesia. We helped Indonesia. This year, actually, South Africa, Brazil, Indonesia, all of them worked with us. And next year, in the coming year, we are going to work very closely with Brazil. We are going to support them fully. They've done their bit, and many of the initiatives that we've started, and Prime Minister's already got on to implementation. So there's no breathing time for us. We've already got on to implementing everything. So we are working with Brazil on a range of things. For instance, we started Startup 20, which Brazil is taking forward. They've started a women's working group based on our recommendations. And this particular leaders' declaration is the most powerful leaders' declaration, the New Delhi Leaders' Declaration on women-led development, on gender equality and women empowerment. It's a really powerful statement, and I'd request everyone to read that, actually.
What happens in November? There's a follow-up virtual meeting before the baton is passed on.
So,
what's the agenda for that?
Prime Minister has announced that there will be a virtual meeting and sometime in November, and that will be a follow-up of...
So all the heads of state and government will be there?
Virtually. And we will then, there will be a review of implementation and some other issue, because the Finance Minister Central Bank Governors meeting is being held in Morocco. Some recommendations of that will come in, and all that will finally find a place in the virtual meeting.
It's very rare that something happens which has bipartisan support. There's so much politics which is split down this BJP, NDA, Congress/India alliance. I think what you did rises above that, and for that, congratulations. And we wish you all the best. It'll be interesting to see what form and shape your new innings takes, even though you're very nonchalant about it. How much golf have you played since you finished?
Well, Rahul, I just wanted to comment on one thing, and that was that, we did the G20 in every state and union territory of India. And the extent of our support from opposition-ruled states was enormous. And this was actually federalism at its best during G20. Every single state supported us. And I think they did remarkable work in terms of improving infrastructure. In Udaipur, they cleaned the lake. Kerala cleaned the backwaters. Great amount of, center-state coordination and federalism at work at its best in India.
Well, thank you for your effort. Thank you for making the effort of joining us here at the India Day Conclave. We wish you all the very best. Amitabh Kant, can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you, sir.